What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. The Dallas Mavericks, without Derek Lively, the Minnesota Timberwolves took advantage of it. We knew it was going to be a little difficult without him if he wasn't able to play. They said strained neck, not a concussion. Okay. But anyway, let's just jump right in and talk about it. You know how we do.
If this world were mine.
Man, Anthony Edwards stood on his 10, man. Look Kyrie and them dead in the face and said, what? Yo. So the Timberwolves got them one, huh? So the real Ant-Man stood up. Okay, I was wondering. It's good to see him show up and show out. Is this just, a live to die another day type of situation? Or are they going to make a series out of this? You know what I'm saying? I mean, we'll see how long Derek Lively is out for, right? With this strained neck and no concussion. That's crucial. No slight to Gafford, who played his tail off. You know what I'm saying? Gafford played his tail off. He did everything he could, and that's what he can do, is protect the rim. Remember I talked about that? He got right to what he does best, and that was protect the rim, and they needed all of that. The Mavericks needed every bit of that, but they still came up a little bit short. As, Kyrie and Luka didn't really have good shooting games. Kyrie I was just talking about Kyrie being one of them guys, and then he but again, Kyrie's gonna definitely look to make up for that. You know what I'm saying? That's why he is who he is. He's definitely gonna look to make up for this this off performance. His whole performance in this game basically was a brick. It was a miss. You know what I mean? All the way up to that last turnover at the end of the game, with 30, 40 seconds left. That was a bad turnover. Right? That was a bad turnover, Reed.
Has he?
I mean, look, definitely look forward to seeing Kyrie make up for those things in the next game. If you're the Minnesota Timberwolves, you need to be worried about that, and you need to do what you can. You need to continue to do what you did in that game 4, if not on a whole nother level, which is pay a lot of attention to Kyrie, make it very tough for him, and try to maybe even just get the ball out of his hands. Kyrie will be a little more prepared for it. Look forward to seeing him be a little more prepared for what's going to happen. Same thing with Luka. Look forward to Luka be probably even a little more aggressive, especially if there's no Derek Lively. If there's no Derek Lively, he's so good finishing, on those lobs and being a receiver on those passes, you know what I'm saying? That takes a little bit away from that team aspect, which, hey, you might just need Luka and Kyrie to carry you and get you one. And also, Karl Anthony Towns, he was definitely more mindfully aggressive. Remember, I talked about that also in my last video, and I use those words for a reason, for a very specific reason. And he exactly was that, or he was that exactly, whatever. He was utilizing his abilities on the boards, being a factor on the boards. Obviously, he's not a huge factor when it comes to protecting the rim, but he was doing a good job getting rebounds. And then he was focused and lined up when it came to knocking down that 3. And he was aggressive in the right way, you know what I'm saying? Attacking the basket. He wasn't out of control, but he was definitely more mindfully aggressive in this game. And that's the version of Cat, if you're the Dallas Mavericks, you probably don't even really want to have to deal with. Not that he's a dominating factor even in that version, but alongside Anthony Edwards and then Rudy Gobert being the one to protect the rim and Cat not having to do that, that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how the Mavericks adjust to that, and we'll see if Cat can continue to play this way. Let's see what happens in this next game with the Minnesota Timberwolves. Like I said, is this just a live to die another day type of situation, or are the Wolves gonna come out and make a series out of this? Comment down below, let me know what you guys think. You think the Wolves are going to make a series out of this, or like I said in the last video, or like I asked in the last video, is it over? Let me know what you guys think. So I thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on that next one. All right.
If this world were mine.